August is getting hot and hot and hot. So many gists, so many gists, so much. Okay. Anyways, from the profile photo, I guess you know who we are in here to dissect and analyze. We just finished running one story and we are back with another. Like I said in the previous video, we have a lot to talk about. Okay, so let's quickly double check our sound. Okay, so sound is good. I always love to make sure that the sound is okay, so we're not talking to ourselves at the end of the day. All right, so that being said, wetin Two-Face do again? No be smart, you know. You go hear am. You're welcome, the Vanigos. Thank you very much for joining. All right, so there's just so many stories. Anyways, let me share this first before I dive right in. Okay, so a lot is happening. Yes. A lot is happening. Social media is on fire. We just finished analyzing Kiss Daniel, and I actually mentioned Two-Face Idibia only for me to come out and then see this post that is going on, and I'm just like, wahala. All right, so Two-Face Idibia actually took to his what am I going to call it? Let me change my hairstyle a bit now because I had all my hair back on the other video. That's it. So sorry, now my family just came in, so I'm going to be hearing a whole lot of noises now. But anyway, so Two-Face Idibia just took to his social media to actually announce what is going on, and I'm going to read to you the post right now. Okay, so this is going to be short. I'm trying to get the post. I'm trying to get the post out so we can read it together. Okay, so this is what Two-Face Idibia posted. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, you're welcome and thank you so very much for joining. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted because I have my bunch of family, Fuji House of Commotion. If you are an African, you know that show. I have my Fuji House of Commotion right here. Like they have to be in the same place when I'm filming. But anyways, all right, so let me read to you guys. This is not even funny, okay? What Two-Face Idibia posted to his social media. He's actually apologizing to his wife, Annie Idibia, and he's also apologizing to his kids, his baby mamas, because he has baby mamas, not only one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, not seven, not eight, not nine, not 10. Anyways, I'm exaggerating. But anyways, he has lots of baby mamas. And he's apologizing to them and his mom, his family members and all. So let's dive right into the post. He said, last, this is no stunt. I am sorry for all the embarrassment I have caused my wife, my kids, my mother, and all our families and my management team. I'm not looking for no sympathy. I'm not trying to make myself look good. This is no reverse psychology bullshit, BS. I simply just don't want to be the one that always apologize. I have been a shitty father and a shitty husband and a shitty baby daddy. I have no excuses. I just want to do right by my wife and my kids and their moms, okay? His kids and their moms and my mom and all families and my manager and friends. I beg ya all to please just face me and cancel me anyhow. I have been a star for so long that my bulletproof vest is worn out. Now, this is really deep, okay? He said he's been a star for so long that his bulletproof vest is worn out. Like, I'm tired. Like, at this point, okay, then he said, I'm not quitting or suicidal or giving up. I just want to go back to my default setting and denounce my role model status and make up lost times with my kids and give ya all music. that give you all music that will make you remember and understand why they call me to Baba. Hashtag grateful. So I'm glad that when he posted, after he said, um wait, I'm trying to find a particular line. Okay, when he said, I have been a star for too long that my bulletproof vest is worn out. I'm glad he quickly backed that up by saying, I am not quitting, neither am I suicidal or giving up, because that really sounded like someone that is actually tired of everything, and someone that is at this point willing to quit, someone that is willing to give up, someone that doesn't even want to stand it anymore, like it's too much, it's too much, it's too much. Okay, because if you all remember lately, or should I say lately, or this year or from last year, he's been his wife has been complaining a lot. And when she did that show, Young, Famous, and African, for those of you that might not know, Two-Face Idibia, he also showed up. He also appeared on that. He also appeared on that show. If you do not know, his wife is one of the cast, is one of the ladies, and she was actually dragged. And one of the main reasons why people really dragged her, one of the main reasons why people really dragged her on that show was because of when she told her stories of how she was married to her husband before he started having some of the kids that he has. You know, it really made people feel like, okay, are you giving, you're doing too much, like you shouldn't be with him anymore, so on and so forth. So that really sparked a whole lot. So I can actually relate, because people really dragged him. People are like, you really did Annie dirty. They don't know why Annie is still even there with him and all of that. But it shows that Annie really, really loves her husband deeply. Annie deeply loves Two-Face Idibia, and she had known him even before he ever became Two-Face Idibia, before his name became famous, before he became this famous artist that everybody talks about, everybody loves his music, listen to, and all of that. Annie had always stood by him. So you get, I cannot understand. But the problem is, you cannot just keep apologizing and you're still doing the same thing, or you're still making the same mistakes. Okay, if you're saying sorry for something, then you should stop. Okay, right now, okay, it's been some years now, he doesn't have a new kid with anyone else, but he was just having kids back to back. It's almost like everywhere Two-Face Idibia went to, he was getting down with a lady in that place and having a child. So he has several baby mamas, and this lady still stayed. But and somehow, if you read this post, it seemed like, okay, of course, we know nobody is perfect. We cannot say Annie's kind of innocent, because Annie, his name is Innocent, right? I just said it and then I realized his name is Innocent. Two-Face's real name is actually Innocent. So it's not as if his wife Annie is innocent, because she knew, okay, she knew that this is who he is. I believe it only got worse when Two-Face started making money and he became popular. And you know, the more popular you are, the more people are chasing. He's on stage, he's meeting different types of women, big, skinny, whatnot, you know. So we cannot actually say that she did not know, but she knew. Because another thing, Two-Face has always been very open. The previous video I did, I talked about it, where I said Two-Face, he's like one of the most humble Nigerian artists there. Okay, I don't know which, or like the late Sam Sultan too is another one that was very, very down to earth, according to people that met him, okay, before he passed on. God rest his soul, Sam Sultan. But Two-Face Idibia is very down to earth. But one thing he has always said, that he has issues with women. Like, he loves women, and he will always be that person that loves women, and so on and so forth. So I'm just thinking, Annie, just get over it. And it's either you're taking yourself out from there, or you're sticking it out, knowing fully well that that change that you're looking for might not come anytime soon. Because today he might be apologizing, and tomorrow he will still be in London visiting other kids, because these kids will always be in his life. These are his children, right? So they will always be in his life, and he will always be in their life. So, and their moms will always be in the lives of their children, and that makes baby mama and your husband being in the same place at the same time, because the children will celebrate things that their father needs to come be there, and their mom also needs to be there. So just brace yourself and prepare yourself and just get ready. I believe, if you ask me, I would say get yourself more jobs. Like you did well in this program, this show, sorry, this reality TV show, this Young, Famous, and African. You did very well, but I think change the storyline. If you people are gonna have season two, season whatever that's coming up, change the storyline. Okay, forget about this whole PT dramatic, telling my story, crying, and oh, he did me dirty, he did me dirty. We all know everybody's rooting for you, but change your storyline, keep it going. And Two Face, like, get it together, man. Get it together. At this point, we'll just say it's too late to even tell you to get it together, because you have multiple kids with multiple women out there, and you will always be in their lives. So this apology, I don't know. I just feel like this apology is actually about him feeling tired of being that role model that people are expecting. And this is one mistake people make. Do not look up to, like, this person is my role model. This one is role model, role model. Make the people that are in front of you your role model. If you have a father and a mother, choose them and make them your role model. If they're not, then find reasonable people to make. I'm not saying Two Face is not reasonable, but I'm just saying, look for reasonable people to make your role model. This idea of that people come up and say, this person disappointed me. Like, I remember I went to Apostle Suleiman's story, and this Nollywood actresses, the story break out that the apostle is sleeping with Nollywood actresses allegedly. A lot of people are like, this one was my role model. That one, nobody should. What role model? You don't live with those people, you don't travel with them. And when you are in the entertainment industry, if you worked in the entertainment industry, then you know that there is a lot of traveling involved. You have to be up and going. Like, you're called for different work, different places, different states, different areas. Like, you have to travel within your country. So you cannot even come out and say, I'm not going to this state, I'm only going to be here, or I'm not going to meet this set of people. You will work with different people, you'll be in different places. So different things are going to happen. So people kind of saying, this person was my role model, but this person is no longer my role model, and all of that. Just take what you can take and emulate the good things that you know. Don't emulate bad habits. And I feel Two Face is just tired, because a lot of people are looking up to him as a role model. And for him, I believe he never ever bargained for this. Okay, yes, he loves music, he loves making music, he loves entertaining his fans and all of that. But I don't think he ever bargained to be that man that people will look up to and say, my role model, you just disappointed me because this story came up, because that one came up. I remember people were talking about one of his child that was doing something, and they were like, he was nowhere to be found, so on and so forth. And I was like, why are people so much on this man's case? Like, why are people so on his case? Like, he cannot be everywhere at every time. If you know him and if you've been following his story, then you know that he has multiple kids. So he will not be able to show up everywhere at every point in time. And some of them are in different countries, different continents. So one moment he's in Africa, the other moment he's going to the US to see one of them, and then he's going to, let's say, the UK, and then he's going to the other part of Europe to visit. Like, he cannot be in every place, and he has his shows to also do, because he needs to take care of them, right? He needs the money to pay their school fees, clothe them, feed them, and I don't know if he's paying child support for their, for some of the kids, and so that's like he needs to take care of their moms also. Their moms are also cashing out from it. So Two Face is pleading with you people to just let him be, okay? Let him just be that person that makes good music that people enjoy, okay? He wants to be that person that makes those beautiful music that you all love and you all enjoy, and he doesn't want to be a role model. He has apologized to his wife Annie, because after the show, The Young, Famous, and African, if you've not watched that show, you need to go see it. That reality TV show is something else. Young, Famous, and African, that's the name of the show. So if you've watched it, you know how Annie complained bitterly and how she told her story of some of the kids that he had. They were already married when he had those kids with his side chicks, and Two Face also have one ridiculous baby mama that is always loud and overdoing things. I think the one they call Pero or something. That one is always very loud and over, kind of, she's in the mood of doing things that is going to pepper his wife. and all of that. And once in a while, Annie flares up and takes to social media and writes her whole nonsense. I call them nonsense because I feel like, why is it that when something happens in people's marriages, the first thing people think to do is to jump to social media and go and announce it. And then at the end of the day, you're still in the house with the person. If you're going to take it to social media, then just be packing your things and be going, because already you've shown that that person is an a-hole. So why are you even still there with the person? So yeah, I feel like certain matters should be settled within the family. Either you call the person's parents, if it's the man, you call your husband's parents and report their child to them. And if it's something that you people need to have a big family meeting where everything will be placed on the table and settled, yes. But let me know in the comment section, if you're watching the replay, what you think about what Two-Face Idibia said, this whole write-up, because I know some people are going to try to twist it one way or the other and all of that. But for me, what I see from this is him sincerely apologizing. But does that mean that this mistake will not happen again? I cannot guarantee you, because he had said it times without number that he loves women, and he's a man that is open about it, that I love women. So that's like, he loves getting down with women, he loves the company, he loves everything that comes with it. So I don't think that this apology means I have stopped, I have changed, I'm a changed man, I'm this and that. It just simply means, do not look at me as your role model. I didn't ask you to make me your role model. So whatever I do, I know that I'm not perfect. I know that I'm going to make lots of mistakes in my life. And that's it. I'm willing to just keep trying to apologize and try to do right by my family. And I think he believes, he knows, not he believes, he knows that he has offended a lot of people. And he just mentioned, some of his kids, like I said, so many children, how do you cope? Okay, one has this game, the other one has the other competition, this one is going on. You cannot be in 5 places as one person. So all of that is going to amount to something listen, so yeah, that that's it. I just wanted to come in here and quickly tell you people about what Two-Face tweeted out, and leave me a comment below what you think about it. And if you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe, turn on the notification bell. You can see it is getting real here, reporting the news and taking care of family and all of that. Okay, all right, so bye everyone. Bye. Take good care. Bye. Bye, everyone.